alive,
Mm-hmm.
and we're pushing back at work now, working on the next production. Can't complain, man.
Yeah, someone is putting in a whole lot of work, and right now people are talking about you. Starting from last week, people are still debating about Jerox's new video right there. How does that make you feel at the end of the day when people talk about you?
I've been in the public eye for 10 years and some months, or 10 years plus, and I've reached a point where it's become normal now for people to have a say concerning, quite a number of things that I do, or certain actions that I do. So when people talk, it's a good thing, and plus they say there's no bad thing as publicity, as long as they're talking. I am making money on the other side because I'm getting the numbers that I need, and I'm also pushing what I need to push. So it always happens, man. People have been talking for 10 years plus. They'll say good things, they'll say bad things, but I've also learned to just have thick skin when it comes to what some people have to say, because sometimes you find I'll post a picture of my daughter on my Instagram, Facebook bloggers will pick it up and they'll have all these conversations that they'll have around that. I mean, it's something that's normal now. You can't just start going comment for comment and getting touched. I mean, you can't respond to all the thousands of people that will have to say what they have to say. At the end of the day, you respect people's opinion.
True that. Let's talk about your current brand new song, King. The video has brought a lot of talk on social media. Is it something that you knew that's going to happen at the end of the day? Because there's too much creativity in the video. Let's talk about that.
I knew people were going to talk. I knew what the song was going to do. The team sat down, and when we were sharing ideas, like the concept for the video and what I wanted and what I felt like we needed to do, I knew people were going to talk, because I mean, every time someone does something that's very different from what everyone else is doing, there's always conversations around that. It's either people will accept it, or they'll have quite a lot, strong opinions that they'll have to share. So I knew there were going to be a lot of strong opinions that they were going to share. It's something that we expected. We also knew that we were just positioning ourselves and just waiting for when it reaches its peak for us to release the song, which was part of the marketing strategy itself, and everything has moved according to how we wanted it to go.
But the other question that everybody's asking, symbols in the video and other stuff right there, I'm pretty sure maybe those are some pending questions that need answers. Yeah.
I don't think I need to answer to anyone apart from God. I'm not in a position to start answering to people, because I was created by God. I have a personal relationship with God. There's a way I talk to Him, and there's a way He knows where I stand, where my heart is at. People that have been able to follow my music have been able to understand my stance when it comes to Christianity and just relationship with God. So I also know that we are also in a country that's got a lot of Christians who are hypocrites. I also know that there's a lot of people that are living in glass houses and they have stones that they are throwing on a daily basis. So it's something that I've learned. I've come to understand that we're in a space where people do so much wrong within their own spaces, but they're quick to point at things that don't even make sense. You've never had to sit down with Jay. You don't know how Jay lives his life. You don't know, all these things, but you jump, you're the first one on social media to say a lot of things. You don't even understand why these frames in the video are like this. It makes sense for people to have a say when you kind of break down the concept of a video and explain why this set is like this and the other set, and then to now allow people to give their opinion. And it makes sense for people now to give their opinion based on a base that makes sense, because then you've already given an explanation. But for people to just look at a picture without understanding why this picture, why did they pick a white room? Why is he wearing black? Why do they have a goat head there? What does it mean? What's the concept of the video? Before people don't have time to ask themselves such things. Say, oh, let's give a benefit of a doubt until we see or we get explanations for us to be able to say things.
Mm-hmm.
So it just also puts you in a place to understand the type of environment that we're in. Not a lot of people spend time to also look at themselves and to see where to do checks and balances within themselves to see where they need to change. We're in a space where people spend so much time pointing at other people and looking for mistakes, and other people are not looking at theirs. So we knew that people were going to have a lot to say, you know.
Yeah.
And whether they call J-Rock the Satanist, they call J-Rock Illuminati, and they say all these things, it doesn't change my relationship with God. It doesn't change the way I feel, the way, you know, me and my family and my team, where we stand when it comes to Christianity and just that relationship with God, and also understanding that that's what's important. It's not about me showing people that, oh my God, I am the holier than thou Christian that, you know, you people need to know. When you see me, this is what happens. It's about your relationship that people don't see. It's also in the same line with integrity itself. Integrity is not showing people that you are a man of integrity. Integrity even when there's no people around. What do you do when you're in your bathroom? Do you pee in the tub or do you pee in the toilet when you're alone? You know, that's how integrity is like. You do the right thing even when people are not watching you. You see what I mean? So whether people talk or whether people say Satanism and everything, I know I'm not the Satanist. You know, there's a bunch of things that you have to do. People follow and they read these things. You know the type of things that people do when you're a Satanist. Have you taken time to follow or to read up on these things?
So in short, there's lack of research, but everyone just want to give opinions for something that they don't even understand.
Yes, I mean, opinions I respect people's opinions. I know every person has got, you know, you've got your own opinion on different things, and that needs to be respected. But the question is, your opinion, is it coming from a point of understanding the person that's in the frame, and is it coming from opinion or a place of just understanding or picking up information that you were given that you did not even research on? You see what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's not just opening your mouth, and that's why they say sometimes silence is the solution. Sit down, wait for things to unfold. When you gather information now, then you can be able to voice out and say your opinion. I was laughing the other day. I was talking to my team and I was saying, so many people are saying, oh no, evil and everything. And I was saying to the team, I'm like, listen, it will be very interesting to see who's going to make it in heaven. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's interesting to see that some of the people that we also look at in the streets, the people that we look at and we say, there's no way this person can be identified as a Christian based on the way they look, the tattoos that they have, and the way they carry themselves before they say anything, with the type of Christians that label people. A good example I'll give you is when I posted the picture, the Jehovah picture with the tattoos.
Yeah.
I had so many people that had a lot of things to say. In my inbox, people were just saying, oh my God, this is ungodly, oh my God, this is this. But the interpretation of that same picture itself and why the character in Jehovah is like that is because you don't know who is in a better position with God based on the way they look. You can't judge. You understand? Even that person that looks like, oh, this person doesn't look right. You don't know their relationship with God. And we should be able to not judge a book by its cover, but be able to sit down and learn and understand how does this person do things. You know, what type of a person is this? Not just looking at the outside and being judgmental. And this is why I say Christians are very hypocritical nowadays, because we just look, we judge, and we keep a distance without looking. Instead of looking, understanding, and then make a decision to say, does this person need to be brought into the house of the Lord, or do I need to just give them at least the information so that they consume it and God can do what it needs to do? You understand? So people don't do that. So there's a lot of opinions. And when in marketing, when you understand the type of space that you're in, I mean, because of the way people are like here, it's easy for you to sell a product. You see what I mean? Because you know that, because that's just a Godhead that people eat. You understand? People eat boozy every day.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
today, the same boozy that you eat, the head is evil, but you eat the flesh. It doesn't make sense.
Oh my Jay. Okay, so in your remarks, what do we expect? A quick one. The song is out, King. Anything else that we should be on the lookout 2021?
So 2021 is going to be crazy because everything that's coming out in terms of the art side of things, singles that we're releasing, we've got big singles that are coming with some international features. We also have big singles with some amazing artists from down here. But the visuals will get a lot of people to talk because this is the year of art. This is the year of creativity that Zambians have never seen before. I am so tired of doing videos that are just clean and you're looking fresh and that's all you're doing. It's time to start pushing the bar and doing something that people have never seen before. People talk and they have negative things to say, we understand. But these are the same people that watch Beyonce videos, they watch all these other videos and they have accepted the weirdness in the way these people position their art. So let's not be hypocritical, the same way you view other things and you say, oh my God, that video was artistic. Allow the Zambian artists also be artistic. You understand? So there's going to be a lot of artistic things that we're going to do that we have planned for 2021. I strongly feel like this year is going to be way bigger for the J-Rock brand. It's also going to be way bigger for Headphone Music. I am excited. I'm super excited.
Amazing. Thank you very much for a few minutes, Jay. I know you had a busy time, but you had to talk to your fans. That means a lot to us right here on Joy FM, and looking forward to more of your work. Coming up is King right here on Joy FM.
Thanks a lot, bro.
All right. Let's go straight to Jerox's current new song. On the other side, we have an interaction with Victor, who's also here to get to talk about his music, and we get to find out from him his opinion, because we have so much to talk about today's edition right here on the Joyful Lounge. Here is something all the way from Jerox. King is the title, just in case you haven't listened to the song.
Headphone Music.
Wale mona kwati kwali fue. Ona tapuela na noob style. Kale rezo kana boko. Apa manje bali mu machoko.